Hey everyone, I just thought I would pop in real quick and say hello and share a quick cleaning video. As you can see, I have lots of messes in my house, and if you haven't been here before, I'm just going to warn you, I am aiming for progress, not perfection. My house is a disaster, and sometimes I just don't care. It has been several months since I lost Randy, and to me it seems like I lost him just last week, so I am still dealing with a lot of overwhelming sadness and days that I just can't even get out of bed and function. So it's been really hard, and a lot of times I just don't care about the house. I would say most of the time I don't care. I'm trying, and I do have days that I get up and I say, okay, today is going to be a better day. I'm going to get things done, and I'm going to have a better outlook on things. So some days I do have days like that where I can do better, but a lot of days I'm just overwhelmed, and I have so much going on with the things you have to deal with after your spouse dies that I never knew I'd have to deal with. So it's been very challenging, to say the least. I do realize that everybody is dealing with something, and I think that a lot of days we just get stuck in our grief, and we forget that there are things that have to be done, and if we don't do them, no one else is going to do them. So they say that progress brings motivation, but how can you make progress when you can't motivate yourself enough to get up and do anything? And I finally found that if I actually sit and focus on what I want things to look like, then that helps me to get a little bit done. I was sick the last 2 weeks, and that really stunk because I didn't have the energy to do anything. So I let everything get really bad, and then I had to actually just sit for a while and think, okay, I've got to get this room cleaned up. I really want this room to look better. And I know that sounds crazy, but if I actually sit and think about what I want and what I want it to look like, that gives me a little bit of motivation to get up and do something. It seems like my bathroom counter always has a pile of stuff on it, and it drives me insane, but it's stuff that I use every day. And I see these other videos where people have a perfect bathroom counter, and I wonder how they do that. This is my terrible living room, and yes, those are boxes piled up, and they're going to remain there. So that's my cute little dog and his treat on the floor in front of him, and I find these treats all over the house. I just had stuff piled up everywhere. That stuff ended up on the couch and the table because I was looking for a specific piece of mail, and I made a mess looking for it, and then I left the mess. And that's one of my biggest problems, is that I don't put things away like you're supposed to after I do something. I end up pulling something out, and then I leave it pulled out. And that's why my house stays so cluttered all the time. I just never put anything away. And another problem is that everything in this house doesn't have a place anymore. And after Randy died, that got so much worse because I always had a lot of stuff, but I retired from my job, and I brought home a lot of junk that I had bought with my own money that I didn't have anywhere to put, and I didn't sell it because I didn't know if I would go back to that job and need that stuff. And then I ended up having to sell our camper after he passed away, and it was a 2-bedroom camper. It was a tag-along, but it was stocked with its own towels and dishes and all that kind of stuff. So I had to box all that stuff up, and it ended up inside my house. And then I sold his boat and his truck, and I just have all this stuff in here that doesn't need to be in here anymore. It's making me crazy, and I do want to either donate or sell it. It's just entirely too hot right now to have a yard sale because in the South it's like 150 degrees every day, and that would be a doggy treat in my couch. Yes, I have doggy treats everywhere. You're going to see me finding lots of them, but it's just too hot to have a yard sale right now. And I'm still uncertain about my job situation, not knowing what I'm going to do. I was working a part-time job, and that job ended, and Now I don't have a job, and that's been tough financially, so everything's just still quite a big mess that I'm dealing with here. I don't know about y'all, but I absolutely hate folding fitted sheets. And I have watched every video on the perfect way to fold fitted sheets, and there is no perfect way to fold them. I finally just got to where I fold them over and roll them up and do the best I can with it, but they're a pain in the wahoo, and I can't stand dealing with them. So I know that you probably have a better way to do it than what you just saw me do, but that's how it gets done around here. Quite truthfully, I don't even like fitted sheets. I would rather just have large flat sheets that I can tuck under, because these fitted sheets just pop off the mattress anyway, and it doesn't do anything but make me mad in the middle of the night. And I think I wash more towels than anything else. My daughter thinks she has to take 2 or 3 showers a day, and I've always wondered if people actually fold their towels or if they roll up their towels, because we used to always fold our towels and put them in the cabinet. But the past couple of years, I've been rolling my towels up, and I actually can fit more towels in my cabinet if I roll them instead of folding them. So I'm curious if you roll or fold. That Afghan on the back of my couch, I found it the other day in my dining room, folded up, and I pulled it out to put it on my couch because, number one, it's fall colors, but another reason is because Randy picked that Afghan out when we were in Houston at the cancer center. We were staying at this place called the Ballard House, and that's a place that helps people. They let people stay there who are there to have treatments long term, and you don't have money like to rent an apartment or stay in a hotel that long. And we had to stay there for a month, and they have women who come there who make these Afghans for the cancer patients, and they donate them for the patients who were there. And he was so excited over that Afghan because it was fall colors, and fall is his favorite time of year. So I happened to find that the other day, and I pulled it out to put it on the couch. And that is a cheap little paintbrush from the dollar store, because I use paintbrushes to dust. You probably seen me do that before. I like that better because, I don't know, I just do. It's just one of those weird things I do. I find myself avoiding dusting pictures because I get caught up in the photos, and then it takes me back to memories, and then I get sad. I guess that's just something you have to deal with. That is a picture that was taken many years ago of me and Randy when we were at the beach, and I ran across it while I was dusting. It kind of set me off a little bit, and that always happens. I'm using Wood for Good by Method on my furniture here. My furniture is so pitiful. I mean, I know that y'all probably watch cleaning videos from YouTubers, and they have perfect furniture, and I have old furniture that's falling apart. That's the nasty rag that had all the dust on it. That's disgusting, but it's real life. It's just the way it is around here. But I do use Wood for Good. I like that. It doesn't seem to harm the furniture or take the finish off. Of course, you need to test your furniture first, but I found that it doesn't damage mine. But I love the smell of it. It's the smell of it that I love so much. And like I said, I have old raggedy furniture because, we bought this furniture 30 years ago whenever we first got together. So I'm still, I never replaced it. I'm one of those people, I just hang on to what I have. That's a picture of my daughter when she was a cute little baby. I wish I could take her back to that age. Oh my goodness, I miss her being little so bad. I have no idea why there was a box of binders sitting in that recliner. I don't even know why they were there. I have no clue. Just more junk that I pulled out and didn't put it back where it was supposed to be. There's a balloon in the plant that's been there since May. I never got it off. That was what, 3 months ago, 2 months ago, 3 months ago now. And I mean, see, that's how I'm functioning. I'm a few months behind. I really feel like I've lost several months of my life. So if you find yourself like me and you're a few months behind and you're cleaning up messes that you should have cleaned up 2 months ago, then know that you are not alone. I'm right there with you. And it's okay because, like I said, I'm looking for progress, not perfection. Thank y'all for hanging in there with me. Please subscribe and come back and visit me again.